The Roland Bridge Cast is a new audio mixer and audio interface that was released at the start of 2023. It retails at $299 in North America, €299 in Europe, and here in the UK it retails at £260. Roland are marketing the Bridgecast towards the gaming market, but this mixer is so much more than just a game streaming solution. It's a fantastic audio and recording device in its own right, so I think it's going to appeal to musicians and content creators too. The Bridgecast is known as a dual bus gaming mixer because it allows you to output two separate mixes, a stream mix for your audience and then your own personal mix. From a recording point of view, the Bridgecast ticks a lot of boxes. In addition to line out and auxiliary in, it has a fantastic microphone preamp that offers a whopping 75 decibels of gain. The headphone amp is high quality too, and it's just low latency across the board. But one of my favourite features is the fact that the 3.5mm headphone socket also supports headsets, which means that you can connect a wired gaming headset and use that as your primary microphone. The main panel of the Bridgecast is dominated by 4 large colourful dials, and these allow you to control the levels for your microphone, auxiliary port, chat and game audio. From this area you can also apply vocal effects, EQ to your games, and switch between your stream mix and personal mix, and adjust the levels of your stream, line out and headphone outputs. Once you've connected all your cables, you just have to open up the companion Bridgecast application. From here you can see all your audio levels and you can choose the type of microphone that you're using. And this is also where you can clean up your audio. And there's a lot of audio cleanup tools here such as a low cut filter, noise suppressor, de-esser, EQ and compressor. The settings area also gives you full control over microphone effects, game audio, chat audio, your outputs, channels. You can set up profiles and you can update the firmware from here too. As you would expect from a premium product, the Roland Bridge Cast is packaged very well. When you first open up the box, you'll see a card and a leaflet that advise you to go to the Roland website to get started and read the online manual. The manual can be viewed online, but if you prefer, you can download it in PDF format, and the manual is very, very good. It covers everything that you need to know about the Roland Bridge Cast, so I highly encourage you to read through this so that you have a better understanding as to how this mixer works. When I took the Roland Bridge Cast out of its packaging, my first impressions were incredibly positive. This is a beautiful mixer and it has a premium weighty feel to it. And one of the things I love about it is the angle that the front panel sits at. It allows you to see the dials and all the buttons and controls at all times. When you've stopped admiring the Bridgecast for the first time, you'll notice that there's 2 USB 2.0 cables included in the box. The first cable is a Type-C to Type-C cable, and the second is a Type-C to Type-A cable. Both of these cables are thick and durable, and they're 2 meters or 6.5 feet in length. I think the Bridgecast looks fantastic out of the box, but interestingly, the Bridgecast features a detachable faceplate, and Roland offers a custom panel template and a full personalisation guide that shows you how you can brand the mixer as your own. It's a nice little extra feature which I'm sure game streamers and content creators will love. So here I am with my Shure SM7B dynamic microphone plugged into the back and the XLR port of the Roland Bridgecast. This is how I'm recording right now, and this is the recording setup I have used for this whole video. So I spoke about its features already. You should have an idea as to what this mixer offers, but what I'd like to do at this point is just kind of crudely show you the inputs at the back and then show you the controls at the front. So we've got a Kensington lock there. Then we've got 2 Type-C inputs, Type-C cable inputs. Now the first one is 5 volts. That's a cable that you're going to have to use if you're connecting the Bridgecast to a mobile phone or a tablet, or if you're connecting the USB option here to your computer using Type-A, and you just want to ensure that you have full power. That's the main cable that you want to connect to your computer. Now, console mobile here, this is the option you use when you connect to a mobile phone or a tablet, but it is limited in a way. It's kind of one input, one output, whereas if you choose PC here, you're going to get all of these different channels. And that's the option you use if you want to get the most out of the Roland Bridge Cast. We've then got the TRS line out, the TRRS aux in. We've got the XLR mic input, condenser, and dynamic microphones. And then we've got 3.5mm TRS and TRRS. Headphones and headset. I love the fact that you can also put a headset in there as well. So at the top here, we've got microphone effects. And what we've got is reverb, maximum reverb,
high voice,
fat voice, super low voice. So these are all the presets. If I wish, I can adjust the pitch like that. Or I can adjust the format, which is kind of like the character of your voice. So it's deep if you go that way, and squeaky if you go that way. I'll just turn that off. Next, we've got EQ, and there's 5 presets for first-person shooters. Again, you can adjust the EQ, you can rename them, you can adjust things as you wish to make your game audio pop. Then we've got the main channels here, and you can see the microphones bumping up and down here because I've got my microphone plugged in. I've got my switched into the auxiliary port, so you'll see that's going to go in there. And the idea behind these channels here is there's actually 7 sources. There's also music, system, and special effects. And you can assign those to these channels. But out of the box, you've got microphone, auxiliary, chat, and game. You can change the colors. You can change the levels. You can mute and then unmute. You can also assign these buttons to something else. So here is a special effect. You can also apply EQ, profiles, even MIDI files that control lights and different things. There's a huge amount of flexibility as to how you set this up and how you customize things. It's fantastic. So microphone, auxiliary in, chat, you can set your Discord level, and then you've got your game channel. Now at the end here, we've got stream. So that's your stream mix. You've got your line out, you've got headphones. So this will adjust my levels here. And then we've got mix link so that it adjusts the stream mix and the personal mix at the same time. But you can do it individually. So that's me adjusting the stream mix, and then I can adjust the personal mix myself. So the idea behind the stream mix and the personal mix is fantastic, because when you're doing recording, when you're doing streaming, sometimes what sounds great to the audience is not what sounds great to you. So using this, you can get everything sounding amazing for the world, and then you switch back to here, and then you can adjust the levels as you see fit. I hope you've all enjoyed this look at the Roland Bridge Cast dual bus gaming mixer and audio interface. Roland were very kind enough to send this out to me a few weeks before launch. So at the time of recording, I've been using this and testing this for over 2.5 months. So I've tested this in many different situations, many different circumstances with different microphones, etc. And I've been thoroughly impressed by what this can do. This is a premium product. It looks great visually, in my opinion. The dials and the controls and the buttons are great to use. It's a premium product with a premium build. You know, that's aluminium. It's not plastic. And it just ticks the right boxes. You know, it's got a microphone preamp that's good quality, and it goes up to 75 decibels of gain. That's there if you want it. It's got a good headphone amp as well. It's got low latency. The latency on this is actually lower than my other audio interface. And yeah, it just does everything that I need it to do. I think, you know, if you're looking for a single XLR audio interface, something for game streaming or any kind of streaming, or just if you're a musician or a content creator, this really should be at the top of your list. I can't think of many other solutions that would beat this that are out in the market just now. You know, if I'm really being super, you know, nitpicking, for my own setup, I use a condenser shotgun microphone above, so a second XLR input would have been great. You know, it's kind of designed to launch with your system, which is what you want most of the time, but a power button could have been useful, I guess, in some circumstances as well. And I guess the only other minor gripe that I have is a gripe that I have with all audio interfaces, and it's about the physical dials for stream and line out. Now, these dials are infinite, so you can control them here, you can control them in the application as well. But what I prefer to do is do my audio tests when it comes to, you know, the microphone gain, when it comes to line out and the stream mix, what's being output. Do your audio tests, make sure everything sounds great, and then lock it down, don't touch it ever again. But when it comes to physical dials, there's always that risk of changing something by accident if you knock it. It's a problem I have with all the other audio interfaces that I have as well, but it is, something worth pointing out. But I'm very, very impressed with it. And over the next few months, Roland, I have no doubt there will be tweaking the app, adding new features. They've already said on their website that they're offering a cloud library in a few months where they're offering royalty-free music, effects, and different options. So I think that's quite useful, and that's a nice addition to the package, especially if you're creating content online or just, for dropping effects into your live streams. Now, if you'd like to know more about this, refer to the online manual, but please refer to my how-to tutorial as well. In that guide, I show you how to set it up, how to set up your microphone, how to configure everything. I also talk about game streaming and how you can use this, to tie everything up with your games console. So please do check out that video. It's extremely long, so just skip to the part which is relevant to you. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you get any questions, please do post a comment below. And until next time, take care.